Maggie from the Smithtown Library. Today I'll be teaching you how to make a macrame bracelet. It's not hard to do. This is what our finished product will look like. Let's get started. Let's take a peek at what's inside your kit. You have a paper ruler, dark blue and light blue hemp cording, and a packet filled with beads. Using your paper ruler, measure your wrist. Make note of the size of your wrist so you know where the middle of your bracelet will be. That's where we'll put our beads. It's time to get ready to start. First, unravel your light blue and your dark blue pieces of cording. Next, match up the ends and fold your cords in half so it looks like you have 4 strings. In the middle, make a knot. Loop it around your finger, pull the circle around your finger, and pull the loop through the circle. So you have a knot like this. Lay your cording down flat on the table. It's time to start making our knots. Secure your strings down to the table. Either use a piece of tape, or if you have a clipboard at home, you can use a clipboard to hold your bracelet steady. It's time to start making knots. Separate one light blue string. Make a triangle with a tail. Take your tail and tuck it under your other 3 strings. And then pull your string all the way up. Next, take a dark blue string make a triangle with a tail, tuck your tail under the other 3 strings, and pull your string all the way up. Find your original light blue string and do the same thing again. Make that triangle with the tail, take the tail, tuck it under the 3 strings, and pull up. Find your original dark blue string, make a triangle with a tail, tuck it under the 3 strings, and pull up. Always check in with your ruler so you know when you're getting close to your halfway mark to put your beads in. Like we said earlier, don't forget to check in with the measurements of your bracelet. I'm about at my halfway point, so it's time to put our beads on. Using those middle 2 strings, these guys right here, we'll lace the beads on, our circle beads. You could do a pattern, you could do as many or as few beads as you'd like. I've added our green bead. Now, to secure it, we'll do our next string. So we just use dark blue, so we know we'll use the light blue string, and make that same knot we've been making all along. Make your triangle with the tail, tuck it under, and pull it up. And our bead is nice and secure. If you'd like to add your peace sign charm, use the next string for our knot. So we just used light blue, so now we'll use dark blue, and thread your charm onto the string. And make your next knot. Make a triangle with the tail, tuck it under the other 3 strings, and pull up. And now our charm is secure on our bracelet. I'm going to add another bead to my bracelet. So I threaded it through those middle strings. My next string to use is my light blue. I'm going to make my triangle with the tail, tuck it under the other 3 strings, and gently bring that knot up to secure the other bead. So now I have a nice pattern of a green bead, a peace sign, and another green bead. Now that we have our beads in place, we just keep on repeating our knot pattern like we did earlier. Once you've come to the end of your bracelet, when it's long enough to fit your wrist, take off your tape and tie a knot at the end of the bracelet. Use a pair of scissors to cut the excess strings, but leave enough so you can tie it onto your wrist. Take 2 strings, thread it through the loop, and tie a knot. And now you've made your own macrame bracelet. Remember, we're using natural fibers, so they're perfectly imperfect. Not all of your stitches will be perfect because the string has its own characteristics, and that's what makes it great. Thanks for joining me today. We hope to see you in the library real soon.